So thank you for participating in Lloyd's 25-year anniversary testimonial. We're really excited to have you on.
My pleasure.
All right, awesome. So we're going to ask you some brief questions, and we'll have a little conversation, and really excited to get started. So give us a little overview about IC Perfumes, what you guys do, how long you've been in business, and your experiences thus far with Lloyd being part of that.
So the company is called International Cosmetics and Perfumes, Inc., for short ICP, make it more easy to memorize. We've been in business for 22 years. All along with my younger brother, Thomas. I'm the oldest. We started a very small business 22 years ago, and then obviously we are in a bigger space today, 22 years later. And that is it. I'm the CEO, Thomas is the president. We work very close together, and we have great aspirations ahead.
Great. So tell me a little bit more about the business. I know there's the fragrance part of it, and give us
more information. We market, we wholesale, and we create fragrances as part of our portfolio. We play pretty much in North America and Mexico, which in our business or in our industry, the American territories, including North America and Mexico, is the biggest revenue maker for industries like ours.
Great. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you for that.
So I know the brand that is very well known in the portfolio is called Creed. It's a brand that was started in 1760 in England, migrated in 1800 plus to Paris, and was a brand that's extraordinary. We currently have 55 fragrances in the portfolio.
Wow. Yeah, whenever when I first was interacting with you guys, it was with Vanessa, and I mentioned the name to my wife, her eyes immediately lit up. So it's obviously a very well-known brand, and we're really excited when you guys came on board. And the story is similar to how we've grown our business over 25 years. It was through a warm referral. I think an employee of yours was at a previous client of ours, and then she came over and kind of made the recommendation. I know you guys were looking to make a change, in your IT needs. So that was great. And, thank you for selecting us. And it's been a great ride so far. I think we're 9 months into it. So we've got a long way to go, hopefully in a long-term partnership. So tell us a little bit. Obviously, we're in a unique time right now. I believe you're on the West Coast right now in California, and we're dealing with a pandemic. So tell us a little bit about the story of how ICP transitioned to I guess their needs when the pandemic hit, and how Lloyd has been part of that story as well.
Sure. Whatever we are facing today in our industry or in our business is probably very similar to the challenges that other corporations are going through at this point. We try to be positive, particularly when it comes down to the employees. That's really a source where we want to make sure that they still are motivated and inspired every day when they come to work, or actually they work from home. So the downfall of our business has been really dealing with retailers, and we know that the retailing space has been very, very challenging for a couple of years, but even more in 2020. So we do major businesses with Neiman's, and I'm sure you heard the news about Neiman's bankruptcy and all of the challenges of other retailers which have had a tremendous amount of stress. We, by luck, have a very strong online presence through our retailers' channels and also our own website. And if it wasn't because of Teams, and if it wasn't because of the amazing revenue we're able to get from our online platform, we'd be out of business today.
Wow.
That's that. I think part of your second question is how do we maintain sanity? So I like that question. Hopefully I am in the space of being very sane today. But in all of this, I think that I look for calm and for nature. in any way of this you can, there's a next crisis coming around the corner. So we're not out of the weeds. I think something big is going to happen, and we have to get ready and buckle up. We've had a lot of hacking issues. You guys have helped us maneuver that to some degree. I'm hoping that this can be made under control, because it's a big issue, and it's many issues for many companies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're seeing it a lot more these days during COVID as people work from home. Targeted attacks are even more and more prevalent because people are more vulnerable from that standpoint.
For
so,
sure.
Great. Yeah, thank you for that. And then the last question. So the Lloyd story. I know, as I mentioned, nine months into this. Why did you guys choose Lloyd? I remember, coming to your office, your beautiful new office, which unfortunately you can't take advantage of these days, in that conference room. I think you called it the living room, with Vanessa, yourself, your brother Thomas. And I remember I was in a suit and Anthony was in a suit, and you guys were a little bit more business casual, and we were looking at each other, and times were changing. But that was kind of the beginning of all this, and then we partnered together. So tell us why you chose Lloyd and why you made that big change, because the previous IT company you had was, from my understanding, a lot smaller, and this was taking a big leap and putting a lot of trust into us.
We've been focusing on service or customer service for now over 4 years. It's been a big priority within ICP. So when we were to select a vendor to help us with our needs of IT, we wanted to make sure first and foremost that we would get an amazing service. And through the selection, I think we bid, or there were four different players bidding for our business, and you guys was a kind of a difficult moment to pick, because we had you guys in another firm, but we felt that the service level that you were pitching us was probably going to be higher than any of the others that we're looking at. So the service really was made us the decision to take you on as a people that will be taking care of our needs. We have been, I will say that the service level has been extraordinary. The way the quick time, the turnaround to take care of an issue, to get someone not only on the line but on the visual through Teams, we feel that we are in very good hands. And we are very appreciative to have you guys taking care of those things.
Great. Yeah, I appreciate that. And the same kind of goes back to you guys. When we look for a partner, we want them engaged in what we call our community, our Lloyd community. So you've always invited us to your office to do town halls and speak to your staff. I actually flew out to Atlanta to one of your, I believe, sales meetings.
Right. Yeah.
So that was great. I know we did kind of a cybersecurity training seminar. So for us, the goal is, we constantly want to educate our clients and have them invest in the necessary, technology and tools to, help them grow, and also, protect them from the various things that are out there. And I think, like you mentioned, the next crisis that's around the corner, we always want to try to stay ahead of that as much as possible. So, we really appreciate, all the engagement, and hopefully you guys see the value in everything that we're doing. So that's most important to us.
We do.
All right, awesome. Well, Emmanuel, those are all the questions that I have now. I know you're a busy man, and it's also a holiday week. Appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you soon, and have a great holiday weekend.
Have a wonderful holiday weekend yourself. Thank you.
Take care now. Bye.
Bye.